Welcome to the TYCAST. It is Thursday. I don't know what day it is. Oh my god, we have so much. It's June 2nd. We have so many floating things happening because they didn't show up on my when I was getting prepared. Sorry, Sally, you're fully censored. Hold on, let me find it. Hold on. There we go. What happened? Where is that? Sorry, those were old assets that have popped back in now. Chat needs to go down here. Holy shit. This is what happens when I stream straight from one time to another. So sorry about that. Everyone's names are in the right place for the most part, I feel like. Welcome. It's the TYCAST. This is a little over a year ago. Aaron, you kind of brought this whole thing up. Like, do a podcast. And I was like, me for it. And I was like, I kind of always want to do a podcast. And then you're like, yeah, you should do a podcast. And I was like, yeah, I kind of always want to do a podcast. You're like, you should do a podcast. And so finally, we're like, after like, I don't know, 3 months of you should do a podcast, we're like, all right, let's mess around with a podcast. Because we would hop on and just like talk about video games. And finally we did it. And we did a couple like test runs and everything. And then we started inviting people. Aaron, you started inviting a lot of people. And it kind of turned into this whole thing. And so now we've done it 50 times. We've actually done it like 53 times because of all the like test episodes that we did, and the first one wasn't live, so fuck it, I don't know. This is episode 50 though, because when we started counting, that's when it started counting for real. But welcome to episode 50. This is our like cocktail party. Cheers, whether you're drinking a cocktail or water or soda or whatever you're drinking. Thank you all for being here. It's amazing to have you. Hold on, I found another asset hanging out up here. Let me get rid of it. There we go. Sky, it was above you. It was above you. I found the asset. I need to clean up this whole stream setup. I've changed it so much since we started, and it's been a long time since we have nine of us on, and so thank you everyone in the chat. Thank you all for being here. Episode 50. It's a party. Let's have fun. Let's go around, introduce yourselves. For anyone that doesn't know who you are. Aaron at Beach Pizza Gaming. How's it going, man? How you doing?
Hello.
Welcome back.
I'm doing well. Hope everyone is well. It's good to see you all. You all look great.
I like your hat.
Thank you. I gotta take it off very soon so I can hear you guys better.
Oh yeah. I didn't even notice that you didn't have your headphones on.
Do your headphones extend long enough to where you can put it over the hat?
No.
Did you try it?
And you know what? I should have cut this hat because it was only $1.25, and I didn't think of it in time, and now I don't want to get off camera. So
that would have been very funny.
It would have been worth it.
Can you wear your headphones like Guy Fieri wears his sunglasses?
How does he wear them? Does he wear them weird?
Behind his head.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, that works.
Oh, a look.
I could do this if I hold them up. Anyways, I'll be getting rid of the hat soon.
Oh.
But things are good over here. I haven't bought anything lately.
What you been playing?
I've been playing Breath of the Wild again.
Yeah, I saw you post about that.
Every time I play it, I find something new. What else am I playing? That's mostly it.
You make me want to get back into Breath of the Wild. I did not. I don't know.
You mean my randomizer run didn't want you to get back?
Well, yeah, that scared the shit out of me. I was like, no, thank you. That was hilarious though. It's like you would just catch on fire randomly, and you're like, "Oh shit, what do I do?"
Like, pure turmoil.
That was amazing.
How do you play it that way?
Emulator, and then you have to put in a randomizer mod, and then it just fucks with the entire game.
Gotcha.
So,
Like it was like every like couple minutes something chaos would happen.
Yeah.
And yeah, Breath of the Wild is enough chaos for me as it is, and that was just like absolute insanity. How far did you get into that?
I technically just need to go to Ganon.
Oh, really?
Beat most of the game, yeah.
Oh, wow. I was catching it in and out. I didn't see Scooter hop in the chat. What's up, man? Aaron. So yeah, Breath of the Wild. I know there was some discussion. There was some hot takes on Breath of the Wild in the Discord this week.
Some people don't like it.
Yeah.
Some people are never gonna like it. I bought it the day it came out. I never used the guide. I've used the guide for like 2 shrines. I may have asked somebody, how to do one other one or something like that, but basically everything I found in that game I found by just like walking around or seeing a random video on YouTube and trying it, or like being at a family party and my nephew was like, "Oh, did you like see like the bowling area? That's where I make all my money." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And it shows me the area you go to bowl, and and I spent like 2 weeks like doing that for like an hour a day. So I never used the guide, and I think that's a really important part to enjoying that game.
Yeah,
it's just exploring it,
Yeah, definitely. Because I know, Sally, you're a big Breath of the Wild fan. You have hundreds and hundreds of hours, and you were the one that was like, you need to play this game because you're like, I know you will like it if you just like put the like time into it. And I finally did it, and I was like, okay. And then it was like one of the most like memorable like gaming experiences that I've had.
But you mainlined it. That's the worst way to play it.
I know I mainlined it. But still, it was like, but it makes me want to like continue it. And I didn't look anything up. I got some help because I was streaming it all, so I got some hints to like kind of push me through it. Also, I was on a deadline to beat it before the end of the year, and I started like the middle, like a week before the end of the year, and so I had some pressure. But sorry, I forgot to say, we're giving away copies of To the Moon. I have several Steam keys for To the Moon that I bought, and so if you do ! Raffle, you can enter to win, and I'll draw them throughout. Maybe we'll do 2 or 3 of them, and then Toast, I know you threw in a 3-month Xbox Live Gold subscription card, and so we'll do that at the end. So, yeah, Breath of the Wild. Sorry for the tangent.
Hey, that's before I forget. Did everybody download that like test for the Mario Strikers?
I just downloaded it today on stream.
I just found out about it this morning.
Yeah, everybody should download it so we can try it this weekend.
Is it not live yet?
I don't think so. No, it starts June 3rd.
Tomorrow is when it goes live. Oh, okay.
But you can download it now, so you're ready for the test times.
Yeah, nice. I've been out of the loop with that, and so I downloaded. I thought I was gonna be able to play it, but I wasn't paying attention, and then I was playing Mario Golf anyway. I got first on ranked several times.
Really? Oh, I want to play that again. We gotta play that again.
It's fun.
Who else owns that?
Does anyone else play Mario Golf? I haven't played in so long. It took me like 4 rounds to not be like over par in a 3-hole.
I have it on the Nintendo 64, physically and digitally.
The GameCube version is superior, but they added a bunch. They added a bunch. Yeah, Toadstool Tour. They added a bunch of stuff to the Switch version that they should have had from the outset, but
that game sucks.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. They're gonna make a whole new one.
The new Mario Golf is garbage. I don't care what.
Have you played it in the last 3 months?
No.
All right.
Have you played it at all?
Nintendo's problem. They should have added that.
Have you played it since I played it with you?
No.
Yeah. Okay. All right. They added a bunch of stuff. It's a lot better. There's like twice as many maps now. They put it out way too early. Now it's a more complete game. At launch, it was like literally half a game.
Well, I'm sure it was actually already finished. They just delayed those to like make them free updates for people to come back like they do with all the other Nintendo games now. Like Mario Strikers, they already confirmed free DLC.
Yeah, they're gonna keep doing it, and it's dumb.
It's annoying. I don't like it.
Anyway, Russ, what have you been up to? Well, congratulations on the house. Your first. I like the vest and the tie. Holy shit, dude. We got 2 ties and a fake tie from Aaron.
It took me way too long to figure out how to tie it.
Yeah, it took me like 7 tries, dude.
What have you been up to besides moving your entire house?
That's pretty much it. I haven't touched a controller in like 2 weeks.
Damn. What I assume you haven't bought anything.
Nope, just a very expensive house.
Biggest gaming pickup ever so far in the history of the TYCAST.
And to think he only bought it so he could play The Sims in real life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sky at Discard Guy, Discard on YouTube. Welcome back. I love the I love the tie also.
Thank you. Took a while, but I got it.
You know what? Sometimes it's good just to put it on, just to remember how to tie that tie.
Yeah.
Or you have the one tie.
It's good in general.
Or you have the one tie that you keep tied that you just loosen.
Oh yeah.
And then you put on the hanger, and then you just put it back on every time and tighten it back up.
I have done that. I've definitely done that. Or like the Velcro one, like or the easy cheap one.
I've never done those, but I have done
definitely done
loosen
those,
it, get it over the head, and then hang it, and then you put it back on. I used to do that in like high school and college for a little bit.
It's amazing. Like you put on these like nice clothes. Like I immediately step into a character, and I'm like I was talking to my wife, and I'm like, we own a printer company, and I had this whole thing about like how she was supposed to order the ink, and like we were printing papers for clients who were buying printers from us, and it just wasn't, it was bad look for our printer company. But I really like throwing different sets of clothes on. You could just like become a character. It's fantastic.
Exactly. Toast, I didn't see your tie, even though it's bright red. It's because you were down with me. So we do have 3.5. We have 3 ties and a printed bow tie. And Scarlet, you were talking about a tie? Oh no, you don't have a tie.
No, I was saying I couldn't find my navy.
You couldn't find your
matches.
tie. Oh yeah. So, what have you been up to, Sky? What have you been playing? Anything?
I'm in like a phase where Elden Ring pretty much ruined video games for me. So I have to like build my way back up by playing like the beginnings of like several games like on top of each other. Like I'll start a game and I'll be like, oh, it's just not Elden Ring, and then I'll play another one and it's still not Elden Ring, and now I'm like far enough away that I started playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 again. I'm about halfway done with that. Like I've chugged through it really fast.
Yeah.
But I think I'm rehabilitated now, so I'm ready for June, and I think July are going to have quite a few cool games coming out.
Yeah, I'm excited. Who is anyone like all in on Mario Strikers, or is anyone like, eh?
I'm 30%
Depending on this
in.
weekend,
We gotta all try it, and then make the decision. Yeah, I'm curious. What else? There was something else that was coming out in June that I had my eye on.
is it Sonic?
So is there a new?
Origins? Is Origins?
Origins is whatever. I've played all those games.
It's not. Fire Emblem Warriors game coming too.
Yes.
Is that June?
I think.
I've never played. I've never
July.
played a Xenoblade game, so I'm like Xenoblade 3. I know Monado Max that's blasphemous
I get
to
the
you.
same feel from Xenoblade that I do from Breath of the Wild on the exploration level. I just absolutely love those games, but they're so weird. I understand it being difficult for people to get into them for sure.
I don't play single player games, so I have to get pushed into them.
I don't like the combat of it. I can't get into the combat. That's my biggest
Which
problem.
one?
Xenoblade.
It's kind of like, you know, like when you're a kid and you don't like coffee. It's kind of like that. Like I didn't like coffee as a kid, and then, you know, like I drank coffee enough times that suddenly I started liking coffee. It's kind of like that for me. Like Xenoblade at first was like, I don't quite understand this combat, but like once you make it through like a full Xenoblade, you understand the progression, and like it gets more complicated. And it's a much more complicated system, but the dopamine that you get is more based on like how you're organizing things, which is not really the thing for everybody. You know, not everyone's going to be happy with like setting up a perfect attack on a creature in a game with a lot of convoluted percentages and numbers and stuff. It's kind of like an MMO in a way. It's like a single player MMO with that level of detail on all of the elements and attacks and everything that's in the game.
Yeah, I'm not. That doesn't. I'm sorry. That does not sound like anything I want to touch right now.
Cuphead DLC comes out June 30th.
Oh, Sally, were we beating Cuphead before June 30th?
Outlook not so good.
I think the last 3 times we played that game, we didn't beat a single level. Yeah. Although we're doing it the hardest way, co-op and over the streaming, the game share, whatever it is on Steam, and I know that's the hardest way, by far the hardest way to play that game.
Fall Guys goes free to play.
Yeah.
This month.
Yeah.
I think it comes down.
And it comes to Switch, yeah.
Yeah, Switch and and Xbox, and gone from Steam.
It'll be cross-platform, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Fully cross. They're doing the Rocket League model. Although Rocket League stayed on Steam.
Is it going to Epic? Is that where it's going from Steam?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Sort of on Epic.
Epic bought it out.
Oh,
so.
And then Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, dude.
Oh.
You guys, that's June 30th.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Oh, I'm in on that.
Hold on.
I'm looking at Sally's reaction.
I know. That's what I was thinking. I was like...
No.
So right when we were starting the podcast was when Monster Hunter Rise came out, and Aaron was both campaigning for the podcast and also that we all play Monster Hunter Rise. And luckily the podcast lasted much longer than our Monster Hunter Rise sessions, because that lasted like what, 2 weeks? Maybe not even.
It was something like that.
I enjoyed the game. I had some issues with it, but too. I enjoyed it. Like, I kind of miss it every once in a while, but I'm like, what happened was there's so many people that were just like, it grinds hard as soon as like to the point where we were getting like, you have to just like play for hours and hours. Russ, I know you experienced that, and I'm like, that's not appealing to me. I want it to be like, to get more fun, not get more like frustrating and like more like grindy and stuff like that. And so that's not.
It was fun when when you got a bunch of people playing together.
Yeah.
When you got more people and it is fun.
Monster Hunter Rise was a lot less grindy than the previous one, so at least they're moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
And then the grindiness is kind of on you. I mean, it's like I was watching people who are like, I want to make a full armor set of the same thing, and I'm like, you haven't even gotten to this level yet. Just put random pieces of armor on your body and like get there, and then once you get there, make a full set. You know, because the grinding is mostly going to be, you know, making your full sets or making, you know, a weapon or something like that you specifically want. You know, decorating yourself. But there's other pathways through that game, and I think a lot of people get stuck at like a certain level grinding when they don't realize like they could just play the next level up and like get all the experience and stuff that they needed to you know, get their next armor set really quickly.
I died easily, so that wasn't really an option for me.
That's true.
Yeah.
Let's do the thing we do every time we talk about this. Let's say that we're gonna play it again.
Yeah, let's play it again.
I'm in. I'll be in.
Let's play it.
I never stopped playing.
We're gonna play it again. We're gonna play it again real soon.
Yeah, I finished everything, and so I'm just sitting there.
Oh, you did?
Game. Yep, it's all done. I think I've got like, I think it was like 200 hours or something at the end.
Oh.
I still got to get through the like hunter rigs, high rank stuff.
So that game is a perfect like like what's the word? Not diorama, but like analogy for the way I play games. I didn't touch the single player at all. I only played the multiplayer like stuff, except for like maybe an hour or two. And
that game tricks you into thinking you should be playing single player, but if you play single player, you'll be left behind by, everybody. Multiplayer, you get most of your good stuff.
Although I also haven't played in a year, and so I don't know. I'm down to play again. I liked the game. I have to say I like the game. Keezus, what have you been up to? Thank you for the raid, by the way. I appreciate the raid.
Problem.
You and Liz playing Pokemon Unite. What else you been up to?
I've mostly lately just been finding games that I can play on Steam Deck. So I've been testing out.
Oh yeah.
But I was watching a stream and someone was playing Moonlighter, and I was like, "What is this game?" And so recently I've been addicted to Moonlighter.
Moonlighter, what is that?
It's it's like a roguelite, but it also has shop sim mechanics. So you go to a dungeon, kill things to get materials and whatnot, and you can either make weapons with it and armor, or you can sell it at your shop for money. It's a fantastic little 4-loop mechanic game.
Huh. Interesting.
It is on Game Pass.
Oh, it's on Game Pass? Okay.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting to look on Game Pass for games to play. I don't think about it, especially on PC. I have my Xbox Series S. Can I say that I'm mad about that I'm mad? I have 2 DualSense controllers for my PS5. I've played my PS5 a handful of times. Both of them have actually have 3, but 2 of them have stick drift, and I'm kind of mad about it. But also I have an Xbox Series S that I don't play. I only play, other than a handful of games, I play on my Switch and I play on my PC. And the I forgot where I was going with that, but
it's bad. That's a
I don't.
bad thing.
But I don't. I don't look at Game Pass, and I don't look on my I have a bunch of games on my PlayStation. I just don't turn them on, and maybe it's my setup right now, because my setup is PC based. But then I have if I can switch it over to my PS5 or my Series S, but I just don't do that. And so, but I'm pissed about the stick drift. I'm pissed about it because I suck at playing first person shooters on controller, and especially if they're stick drift. And so yeah, anyway,
one of my least favorite controllers of all time.
So okay, I've been playing Cyberpunk on the PS5, and I didn't start it until they did the update. The stuff they did to the controller, all the controller stuff, they nailed it. It's amazing. It's disturbingly good. Where I don't want to get too into it, but the resistance on when you're firing a gun and stuff, it's just
I know exactly what you're talking about.
They nailed it. They nailed it, and it adds a whole lot. And then when you're driving the car and you feel the engine rumble a little bit, when it's on lower RPMs and stuff, they absolutely nailed all of that stuff. And I was like, this, I can see why this is amazing, but I also fucking hate that controller. Everything else about that, it's so annoying. It feels like the controller's gonna just disassemble in my hands any second, because and maybe it's just, I don't know, but I digress. Max at Monado Max, how you doing? How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I've been doing a lot of things this week. I've been opening up Pokemon cards. I've been using this to open up my Pokemon cards with.
That's amazing, by the way. I love that you use that as your second camera, and you just have Mario looking at the Pokemon cards.
So yeah, I saw that. I was that's kind of fire.
That was brilliant, by the way.
And then I've also been doing a randomizer, but not Zelda. I've been doing Pokemon Black and White 2, randomizer Nuzlocke has been crazy, but I've only had one Pokemon die on me, so we're still going strong with that.
Nice.
Is it your first Nuzlocke?
Yes. Well, I've done Nuzlocks, but I've never done a randomizer. It's my first randomizer.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's first randomizer Nuzlocke.
Yes.
Good luck.
I have weirdly enough been playing Superman 64. Also.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That's out of left field.
What?
How's that working out?
We're gonna get an episode of the podcast, and Max is gonna come on and be like, "Listen, guys, Superman 64 is actually a good game." Okay?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
really good.
Hot
It's
take.
so
Hot take.
accurate.
No. You know, it actually has a very interesting.
Oh, come
story,
on! No, Max.
No, wait, hold on. I have a very funny story about this game. So you know how some games will have demos playing, like when you're on the loading screen of a game, like if you don't press start on the game, and they'll have somebody like play the game for you, like as footage in the background. Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
So the person that they had playing Superman 64 could not beat the tutorial on the demo that they were playing. It's like the funniest thing ever.
Oh no.
Well, I just want to run that game for that.
I spent about an hour and I still can't get past the tutorial of that game.
Really?
So
oh, damn.
I will give you guys an update if I can ever beat the game, because I really want to beat it. So
if you had to choose between all of us playing that or Web of Shadows, which one would it be?
Web of Shadows, easily.
Easily. I knew that answer before you finished saying it.
My game plan is before episode 100, we all play Web of Shadows. It will happen, okay?
You have 50 more chances.
Wait, we're only doing we're only doing 100 episodes? Did we just cap the
No, but also, it's not also not right, because it's monthly book club. We don't do a book club every.
That's true. By the way, book club of the video game book club of the month. We need an official name. A video game book club kind of sucks, but it's To the Moon. Play it. It's
VGBC.
VGBC.
Video game book club.
I like it. All right.
How's that not fire?
Okay. All right. I don't know. I thought
sounds like an event that would be at a convention.
Yeah. It does. It does sound. It does sound like a convention event. All right. Fine. Yeah, it's To the Moon. It's cheap. It's $10 on Steam. It was $250 for for a long time, but now it's $10. Toast, you nominated and won that.
Briller won that.
You barely won it? It was almost, what was it? Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, I think was the next closest.
Yeah, but it was actually Skriller that won it.
Oh yeah. I forgot you guys collaborated on that.
We double nommed.
Yeah, we got it. It was a double nom.
There's 2 double noms.
There was BioShock. Aaron and Russ both nominated BioShock, and so I thought it was. Yeah. I thought as soon as I saw the 2 BioShocks come in, I was like, it's gonna be fucking BioShock, and I was kind of down for it because also it was perfect timing because BioShock was free on Epic. I was like, snag that, but Pixel Book Club, I like that.
I will pay somebody $5 to nominate Spider-Man Web of Shadows with me next month.
Max. That is
shady.
Come on.
No
bribes, dude. Where's that Matt? Where's that
you don't
Matt?
Say that. Yeah. You don't say that live. You send that in a PM.
Where's that?
And you bring the Best Buy merch. You know, you got to bring all the Best Buy stuff.
Oh my god.
That's more than he's willing to do for Garfield cards.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I almost bought that. That was like $90.
I almost did a $50 gift card giveaway for everyone to enter for Garfield, but then that's when Ty told me that the viewers' vote don't really matter; it's our vote. So I was like, "Gosh."
The viewer votes are tiebreakers. If we all vote and we tie, I might change that. I don't know. You know what? There's no rules. I can do whatever the fuck I want. So
That's
I
true.
can just
Let's
just
go.
overrule everything and pick
I'm
whatever
gonna play
game I
this
want.
stupid game. I'm buying it on eBay right now for the 360.
Wait, so you mean to tell me I can do a giveaway for everyone to like the viewers to nominate Spider-Man Web of Shadows and or like vote for it and it would win? Is that what you're telling me, Ty?
I'll tell you that I can. You can do that. You can do that all you want. I'm not saying that I will. I will. I will like.
Because I will
honor it. I can. I'm just saying. I can just. I'll be like, you know what? Never mind this. You know what? I don't know. We can. This is the Wild West. Like we can do whatever we want. Don't promise anyone anything though, because unless I tell you that it's fine, because right now, like at this point, last time we just did a spinner, and next time we may do like whoever gets the most. I don't know. We can do whatever we want. This is our show.
Do a chubby bunny challenge. Whoever can fit the most marshmallows in their mouth.
I
would destroy you.
I'm all in on okay. Okay, no, that's actually a great idea. We all nominate games, and then there's a challenge, and then whoever wins the challenge, their game wins. That is a fantastic idea.
What's going on?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
We're doing Fear Factor.
Oh yeah.
I will send you all bugs, and you have to eat them.
All right, guys, I'm out.
No, I'm all in on whatever way gets more. however we pick the game, until we find the perfect way to pick the video game book club.
We're gonna do like a Hot Ones
Yeah,
TYCAST
whoever
episode
can eat the most wings.
Like, who can get to the spiciest one?
Not wings. It has to be something spicy.
Bugs. We're going back to the bugs.
Bugs, yeah, spicy bugs. No, that's not plant based. We gotta keep it plant based, at least for eating.
For me.
You can just do cauliflower.
Cauliflower wings are.
Yeah.
Those
They're
are
actually good.
solid. Yeah.
Sounds better than bugs.
Yeah, I'd rather eat cauliflower than bugs too. Anyway, Sally. Speaking of plant-based. Hi, Sally.
Plant-based.
I have you really loud. Sorry. How are you doing?
Good.
Good. How?
Good.
What have you been up to?
June.
Happy June.
Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month. Yes. I spit out in the Discord. I meant to say that this morning, earlier. Happy Pride Month. What have you been up to?
Modeling.
Modeling.
Oh.
Not modeling. 3D modeling.
3D modeling. Yeah.
Dude, I
Working
might
on.
instantly went to like Gundams. It's like, oh, you're into Gundams. Sounds nice.
It's of course Skrill.
Yeah.
Oh, modeling Gundams.
I'll go.
What you been playing?
I'm determined to beat Cyberpunk this year.
Yeah.
I'm almost there. I think I just have 7 chapters left, I think. And sometimes they're pretty short.
Yeah.
Like you just have to do a couple things.
You convinced me to start it. Well, I mean, I had started it once the PS5 update came out, and then you're like, I'm playing it too, and I'm like,
well,
okay.
Now I'm just focused on Judy. I'm looking at that.
You're like that's the focus.
That's the focus for now. Then I'll deal with the remaining quests.
Did you look up all the
yeah,
the sequence that you have to do?
I didn't know that there's a whole sequence that you have to do. I could have messed that up if I didn't look it up.
I was just about to ask if you were gonna go for the Judy ending, because I know there's an ending that's specifically with her.
Oh, I didn't know there's an actual Judy ending.
Yeah, I guess it's pretty much like how Witcher was with Triss and Yennefer. You have to decide who you want.
I think Dragon Age is like that too, the original one. Your ending can vary depending on who you end up with.
Yeah.
I know we streamed. You hopped on and we played some not Overcooked.
I'm moving out.
Moving out.
That's
Yeah,
fun.
that's fun. That I have a unpublished clip of that whole stream, including some of our moving out escapades. I need to figure out what to do with that. I posted part of it. Hi, Jeremy, in the chat.
Overwatch.
Overwatch?
No, when you guys said Overwatch, I was like, "Yo, where's the invite? I love Overwatch."
Oh no,
I saw
yeah,
his
no.
grass.
Overcooked. And then yeah. What else you been up to? Nothing.
Not much.
Not much.
Just
Chilling.
that.
Chilling. Brittany, Skriller Wolf.
Yes.
What are you up to?
Other than getting my computer stolen right before this, I've been going to the gym. I've been playing To the Moon. I also started Kirby 64, which plays weird.
Weird. I'm not a fan of
It's
Kirby
very-
64. I hate it.
It feels stiff. Like
Yeah.
it feels a lot stiffer than other Kirby games. I like the visuals. I like the cute little cutscenes in between. But in terms of like Kirby games, I'm like, this one is not my favorite. It's still fun, still Kirby, but it just feels very, very janky and stiff.
It's like they shoved a 3D game into a 2D
And
world.
it's round.
Yeah.
The
It's like
2.5D is weird because like I'm used to it in like
circular.
Donkey Kong, Tropical Freeze, or like the Mario games where it's flat, but yeah, you move in like a weird circular thing, so I don't know, it makes it weird to gauge when you're about to hit enemies, and the power-ups also function really weird. So it's still good. It's still worth a play, especially since it's free on Switch Online if you have the expansion, but yeah, it's not my favorite Kirby game.
Yeah, I too don't like that whole setup. I think it was good that they like went for it. I think they tried to do something creative. I think they were a little like shy to go like full 3D Kirby like Lost Kingdom. At that point, they wanted to stick to the model, but I feel like it lost a lot in that format especially from the Super Nintendo games.
I just think if it wasn't round, I think that would instantly improve it by like 30 or 40%. It just makes it hard when you're jumping and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I agree, 100%. Chris, Toaster Dog. Hey, welcome to the show. I just realized everyone's
been here for 40 minutes.
I realized that everyone's been jumping in and out, and I even said in the Discord, I was like, if you don't talk, I'm going to call you out. And I realized that I first have forgotten your tie, and then I let everyone jump in and out throughout all our intros. I knew the intros were going to be long because I told everyone to jump in and out, and I should have jumped straight to you. Welcome to the show. How you been? What have you been up to? Have you picked anything up lately?
Yes, I picked up. Well, I got a Wii and a bunch of games from one of my friends. And then this also came in. Speaking of Xenoblade.
Yo.
I haven't really been playing anything other than Dragon Quest XI. So I'm over 100 hours into it now, and I'm stuck at another casino. So we'll see how long I can keep going.
Dragon Quest XI? Is that that's what you said you're playing? Nice, nice.
What are you playing it on?
Switch.
And where did you get the Xenoblade 2 DLC physical?
I got it from that place in Canada. Hold on.
Because they're kind of hard to find now, right?
Yeah, it was like a reprint or something.
Oh, that's right. They were doing I remember seeing a link in one of the Discords talking about that.
Wait, there's a
weird
reprint of this
website.
game. I need it. This is the only thing I don't have in my Xenoblade collection. Fun fact: I went to the store. I got so excited. I thought I found the Xenoblade DLC. The case was there. I got the game. There was no cartridge inside, and I was like, somebody traded it in as Xenoblade Definitive Edition. I'm like, bro, why did you do that? So I have the case, but no cartridge.
Yeesh.
was that
I got
easy?
it. I got it.
Can you get it now?
It looks like it's sold out, but it was from Video
Gosh,
Games
dang it.
Plus.
Yeah, that was like $100-something now, right?
One
They're
day
pretty
I'll
expensive.
Yeah, it
now.
was.
I know
It was
it. I
pretty
know
high
it
up
peaked
there.
at like 150 during the pandemic, and I think it's came down since then. But it's probably gone back up since the announcement of 3. I know 2 is also getting rare. I believe.
2 was rare for a while there, and then it like I don't know, like more stock came into play or something.
Did that
It went
happen? Because
down.
I paid like $30 locally for that, and I thought it was a steal because it was selling for like
Yeah, that's good.
100
That's very good.
everywhere. So,
And it's not like there was. I feel like there was a lot of copies, like of all of those games. It's just
Yeah.
like people wanted to play them much later after it was out of print.
Yeah.
well, I think everybody started collecting physical stuff for the Switch because they knew it was gonna start to get rare. Like that that Xenoblade 2 DLC was like $25, $20 at Best Buy at one point, and then
There was tons
next
of
time
copies.
I looked, yeah.
I think I remember it just
yeah.
sitting on the shelf for weeks, to be honest. I don't think
Yes.
because it's like
Yeah,
Xenoblade comes up
yeah,
in
nobody-
conversations, and 90% of people
Yeah.
are like, "That's not for me," it's too much or whatever. And then people are just picking it up now.
Yeah, I think
Alright.
the big thing with the Switch too is like it's Nintendo and it's the last cartridge console that will probably ever exist, and so I think there's like some like grasping at the last breath of like this is gonna be like that final straw. 10 years would be like, remember when there were fucking cartridges? Remember when there were cartridges? The Switch, that retro console. Can you imagine if you had a copy of, Breath of the Wild is going to sell physical for $100,000. I don't know.
So actually get an extra copy now.
Yeah, exactly. I almost bought a copy of Breath of the Wild physical. I don't have a physical copy of Breath of the Wild. I'm like, shit.
I still have that 3D All Stars collection.
I never bought that either. I never bought that
I
either.
do too.
I have
Where
one
you can
copy
see
that
in
I
that stores
opened.
now too. I feel like you can
Yeah,
see on
yeah.
that one.
I
I have
have
a
one
sealed
copy
one.
I opened, and then one is sitting in the shipping bag from Best Buy that I haven't even opened it, like shipping
Keep
thing.
it in
It's,
the
like,
shipping
sitting in my
bag and
shelf.
sell it in that too.
Yeah.
It's like even rare. Get the whole shipping thing.
Get it
graded.
all graded. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's not a scam.
I'm gonna do that in 10 years.
The
Perfect.
store I worked for had about 50 copies of 3D All Stars. After they said that they were going to be done selling it, they kept it out
Yeah.
for about a year, and a few weeks ago they had to send them back. So I don't know.
Really?
I don't know if that means something's going to happen with that, but
They're gonna bury them next to ET.
I
Everyone,
hope so. I really hope so.
everyone should watch that documentary. The what's it called? It's Atari Game Over. It's amazing. You should watch it. I don't know what it's on right now. I think it was on a bunch of streaming services.
We all completely hijacked Toaster Dog's spot too,
That's what I'm here for.
didn't we?
Wait, did we? Toast, were you what?
He's like, I bought this, and I was like, yeah, and then everybody started talking. He hasn't said a word since.
Toast, what
Sorry, Chris.
have you been playing, dude?
No, I said I
thought
was playing Dragon Quest 11.
Yeah,
that's right,
yeah.
sorry.
I thought.
How far are you into Dragon Quest?
Yeah, fuck Chris.
I am almost 2/3 of the way through.
Oh yeah, Scroll, you
Alright.
streamed that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I only got. I want to say I only got about halfway.
Yeah, you. I feel like you streamed that for like 3 months, and you're like, nah, I'm done
got
with this.
tired.
See, that's a game. I'm like, nope.
I don't mind JRPGs, but I don't think there's something for me to stream.
Yeah. Like long games feel like they're really hard to stream. Especially when you have like grinding parts or like long expanses between things actually happening in the game. Like I feel like those are the most challenging.
And then
Uh,
you come back to it, or like chat distracts you for 5 seconds, and you come back and you're like, "Oh, this character's dead. I don't even know what happened because I was clicking the dialogue button."
Can I give a little pause? Shout out for the fedoras, Max and Sally. I feel like you guys should swap hats though. But they look fantastic. Thank you for the hat. Oh, and Aaron, your hat on display now. Rest in peace.
Oh wait, I have one more thing to say.
Yes.
If you can guess what game my tie is from, I will send someone $5 digitally.
Hitman.
Donkey Kong.
No,
Persona
Ooh.
5.
no.
Hold on. Guess what it's from?
Yeah.
Like, does it have something on it?
Is
like,
it branded?
Yes.
Donkey Kong?
There's like icons on it from the
Okay.
game that it's from.
I can't see it.
River
so
City Girls.
Yeah, that's what's gonna make it hard.
The Stanley Parable.
No.
That's a good guess. Did the collector's edition come with a tie?
Yeah, I think so.
That's what I'm trying
Simulator?
to. I'm like thinking.
No.
Somebody already say Ace Attorney?
Sorry, Ty, I hijacked your
No, no.
hijacked your podcast.
I'm curious. I'm trying to think of what's I
Is it a tie related thing? Is it a tie related game? Like, is
this is the TYCAST officially. Hey. I should have worn it. God damn! I should wear a tie every time and call it the TIE cast. Anyway, toast? The toaster dog is from.
I'll give you one hint.
Is it SNES?
It's a game that Nettie has played.
Oh,
Of course, and Eddie's not here.
Spelunky.
No.
Jump King?
Oh, it's getting over. Of course,
What?
getting
Is
over
it
it.
Dead by Daylight? Oh.
Nope.
The Morbius.
What? Why do we keep saying Morbius?
Morbius on DS. No, it's not
Morbius.
that either.
Morbius
Heavenly
DS.
Bodies?
Nope.
Catherine.
No.
No, Jeremy.
Super Meat Boy?
Nope.
I don't know what game has come with a tie. I can't think of anything.
You can decide when to end if you'd like.
All right, no, we're moving on. It's Morbin time.
time.
Wait,
I'll tell you at the
You
end.
can anyone if you're talking you can throw out a guess. Otherwise,
Mid speech then.
yeah. You know what my favorite gaming moment ever was? Is it Breath of the Wild? So we've just been chatting. I know. I had a few little topics to talk about, but we can just keep chatting. One thing I want to talk about is like we all, this is the 50th episode. We all kind of came together because we either stream or we create content or we take photos or we do YouTube or anything. And so one thing I wanted to talk about is like why we do it, why this is fun, why this is like, why we're even here, type of thing. And so I want to talk about that, and then also I wanted to talk about like some of your like most memorable gaming moments, whether it was like together or on your own or things like that. And so I kind of want to open it all up to like those were my main two topics tonight. What got you into this all, and also like just what kind of like inspires you, what those moments that are deeper than anything else, it was. I'll get into mine, but anyone feel free to jump into it. Where the fuck is the
load
tie
up a
from?
cocktail after that one.
I know that's
why
loaded.
are we here?
Why are we here? What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing here?
Ask myself that daily.
Honestly.
We've done this 50 times. Why the fuck why are we doing this? I don't know. But let's get some introspection here.
Well, I can't speak for all of you, but I am really passionate about gaming, and I like to hang out with you guys and kind of get feelings for like how everybody else is perceiving the same games I'm playing. And also, I think we talked about this before, like why we're on the podcast, but I joined because of Russ. And I did it because I don't like talking to people. As weird as that sounds, like I like, especially like public speaking, even though this is kind of not really public speaking. But it was just a way for me to kind of get out of my shell and kind of talk with more people.
Yeah. I'll actually, you know what? Thank you, Chris, for sharing that. One thing, it's funny. I don't know if I've ever shared this. I'll go real quick. Just kind of think in the same vein. I was out of gaming for a long time, and I started getting back into YouTube and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? I miss playing video games, and I was kind of like, I was in a situation where I had young kids and everything, and it was tough, and I decided that I needed to I wanted to get back into it. And so I was like, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel, and I was like, either I'm gonna do like tech stuff or I'm gonna do gaming stuff. And I was like, what is more fun? It's like, obviously gaming stuff is more fun. And so I started that, and I started doing some videos on YouTube, and I was like, I need to do like a new Instagram and stuff for gaming and everything. I started splitting it off because I was doing a bunch of other like paid stuff on my other channel, and so it kind of developed out of that. And then I was like, you know what, this could be like a real thing. And so I started the Discord, and the whole thing was like, I didn't really have any gaming friends at all. I kind of isolated myself for a long time, and I started meeting some people that were playing games and everything. And then I was like, you know what, I want to have more friends. Essentially, I want to have more friends that have the same interests as me. And so that's why I just kind of started going into more. I got more bold with it, and I started reaching out. And Aaron, I know you've been really crucial with inviting more and more people into our little community. And I don't know how many people that I've met through you. You know, some of my best friends now, like including you, like you've kind of like brought so many people in, and it's been such a wild ride over the last year and a half.
I honestly don't know how that happened either, to be honest with you, because I was just using you for video tips, and now now somehow we're friends.
And so it's been such a wild ride, and it's been so amazing to just kind of like, I was like, I kind of rediscovered my love of gaming over the last 2 years, really, that I feel like I kind of lost for a long time, you know, from like college until like for like a solid like 15 years. Like I would play games here and there, but it was like I didn't have that passion about it. It was like, it was more of like just another activity. And then I was like, you know what, I miss having, like, because I was really passionate about gaming growing up, and then I just lost it for probably a good 15 years. And so it's been so cool to see this all come together and meet all of you over the last couple of years, and do this, you know, every week. And it's kind of like every time I think about it, I'm like, it's like it hits me like how like this is bigger than what we're doing. It's you know, we're it's significant, and it's you know, life change. It really is life changing, like, in so many ways. And so I really appreciate you all being here, and it's meant a lot to me that we were able to do all this. Anyway, who else wants to talk? All right, I'm done. That's my say.
I thought it was a good idea for you to start this podcast because we were talking so much about games in the Discord,
Yeah,
and we always had
yeah.
really good conversations, and yeah.
Yeah,
I think you're a really good dude, and you go out of your way. Like when I first started messaging you and like asking you for tips, like I'd be like, oh, like how do you do your lighting like this? And then you'd send me like this like 10-page long paragraph, like, and I'd be like,
That's so true. In the Discord,
I'd be
he
like,
does that with
I
every.
barely even know this guy, and he's like telling me like all these things to do and like all this help, and like I know you did that with every single person that's here, and I think that's part of why you've built a good community, because you are who you are and because you do the things that you do, and you genuinely want to help people and care about like everybody that's part of your little community. And I think that's part of what makes this great.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
Aaron, I appreciate that.
I think that's kind of rare, man. I think that's rare because
It is,
you talk to a lot of creators, and a lot of people just kind of keep it close to the chest, and they don't really want to talk about like, oh, like if you ask them about lighting, they'll be like, oh, look at this video, like they just send you somewhere else. But like you do sit down and like direct your attention at somebody, and you just launch an onslaught of paragraphs at them, and that's awesome. Like you're free, you're like letting that information go. And like that's what I'm all about, man. It's like I want to learn. I mean, that's why I like going on the TYCAST, because when you talk to everybody from all different walks of life and like different kinds of video games and stuff, you like learn a lot more about yourself and what you like about video games, and what makes a video game good in general. Like you can't do that by yourself.
Yeah.
You can't sit there and like think you know everything about video games, or even ponder that. And if you do, like you'll end up in conversations with like large groups of people who will be like, "Oh no, you're an idiot,"
Yeah,
But if you go on the
yeah.
TYCAST, you kind of bounce around at everybody, and you get just a lot of great perspectives on video games, which has been fantastic.
Yeah, and it's funny because I've almost like been almost hesitant to like grow, like I feel like we have such a like a core group of people that are close, and we interact really well with each other. I'm like, I don't want it to like be more than that. Like we'll always have our core, and like even if it grows, like we'll like that'll be our thing. But it makes me hesitant. I'm like I like where we're at, like type of thing. But it's one of those things, like we all like, I know not all of us, like we all have different goals and everything, and like my a lot of my like one of my main like jobs is to like grow ones on like socially and stuff like that. Like that's how I make money. And so the reason why I got into it was because I was like, I felt like I was selling out too hard, and I was like, I need to do something like just like that I really care about, that I'm not just trying to like make money from and everything. And then it quickly, like as soon as you get the like offers, and you're like, I'll take a sponsorship, like it's hard to like turn down money, obviously, but like
you can always send them to me. You just tell them to give me the money.
Yeah.
I don't think I get any offers for money.
But yeah, I appreciate all of you, and it's been such a like literally like my life has changed more than I realized over the last couple of years since I met all of you, and it's been amazing to experience it all. It's just been, I don't know. I can't even explain it. So, anyway, why?
What are your goals for this? What is your end all be all for this? This
world
TYCAST?
domination. We're
You
gonna.
just wanna,
This
like,
is.
you want to grow it bigger, get a bigger audience.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I want
Be able to maintain like how comfortable it is.
The thing is, like with all of this, I wanted this to be like a kind of a group effort. Like I don't want, and that's why I struggled with the name of it. I was like, the TYCAST was like I know my whole brand is like Ty, and I was like, but this isn't me. This is like a group thing, and I was like, I felt like the name never really like I felt like the name never really was a like indicative of the product that we were like producing, and I think it was just like I was kind of following in the footsteps of how everyone was naming everything just to make it like the thing like, but and so I don't know, it may be sorry, I've been completely ignoring chat. I'm sorry. I've been just staring at you guys this whole time. Sorry, chat. Sorry, YouTube. Sorry, Twitch. Chat. I'm not acknowledging anything. We haven't given away fucking games tonight. That was supposed to be part of it. Anyway, we'll do it. I'll do the giveaway in a second. The name. I don't know. Maybe it'll change. Maybe it'll be something more in line with what we're actually doing. So
I think we should take the first 2 letters of everyone's username and mix them together.
it'll be like
Just a giant acronym.
the Flycast. Ooh, I like that.
Whatever you name it, though, like it just becomes that after a while. It like doesn't really matter necessarily what
It doesn't matter, and
unless
so
it's like or like searchability or something like that. Like if you're throwing something into the name to catch people surfing Google.
Yeah. What I want to hear from someone who's just doing this completely for fun, like not trying to do anything like not trying to make a living off of this. Who of you guys are like that?
Sally.
Yeah, me.
Yes.
I think my perspective on it has changed over time. I think when I first started Twitch streaming, I think I was like, yeah, I can do this, and then like as I grew up and kind of it I don't know, the perspective of it changed where it's like I like this as an outlet. If it grows, it grows. If it doesn't, um I've made like a ton of friends through doing YouTube and through Instagram and through Twitch, and even if I quit it all tomorrow, I don't see myself like not being friends with you guys and with the other people and everybody I've met. So it's like I think it's the sunk cost fallacy was what was kind of holding me to that, like, oh well, I have to make it, right, because I've spent so much time on it, I have to make it. But there's no time wasted in streaming, because essentially, or like content creation, because it's all learning. And again, if you're doing it to actually make a community and to meet people, like most people say they are, then I think you're not wasting time, because you've met a lot of cool people and made a lot of cool friends. So
I like that. I agree entirely. I struggle with like, I always analyze my the time I put into like work, but that's the thing is like, I realized that I never would play single player games ever. Like I'll play multiplayer games all the time just for fun, but then I was like, okay, if I'm gonna play a single player game, I might as well stream it. Like it was like I can play a single player game and then also have like some social aspect to it, because that's my biggest struggle. It's like I'll play a single player game and I'll be like, yeah, I beat that, and I'll be like, oh, okay, all right.
And I think streaming is really good for that too. I think
Yeah, exactly.
another like big reason is just like, I mean, for me as a collector, I hoarded all these games, and then I fell out of interest in games when I got really kind of depressed in college when I first started. And a bunch of people were like, "Hey, have you seen this like Twitch thing that people are doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I've seen it. I've considered it." And they're like, "Oh, well, you should try it." And I tried it, and I was surprised by the amount of people who would just watch me play something stupid like Devil May Cry 4. And I'm like, this game is so old. I don't know why people are watching me play this. But people would come in and they're super passionate about it, and it was just fun to interact and talk with people. And it has, I mean, I probably like picked up more games that I've beaten, obviously, because the bane of collecting, but I have beaten like a lot more games than what I was doing at the time when I was kind of falling, I guess, out of love with gaming. I've fallen back in love with gaming.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's something that I went through very similarly. Okay, so any last call on like why we're here? Anyone
Why are we
wanna-
here? What does that mean
I
exactly?
mean, it's just like what like
it's like a meme.
I know.
What do
Why
you
am I?
mean?
Why am I?
Why the
here? Why am
fuck
I
are
on
we
this
here?
earth?
Like why create? Type
So
Why- yeah,
23
what's-
years
what's-
ago, my mom and my dad.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I think that's more the how than the why.
Yeah. I just mean like this last call because I'm moving on and then we're gonna wrap after this. Oh, but hold on. Actually, before we do that, let me do the raffle thing. Where's my mouse?
I needed
have
friends.
it.
That's why I'm here.
I needed friends. That's why I'm here. Max, we're on the same boat. Where is it? Where's
Holy
the
spiel.
view active giveaway? All right.
Well, I've been putting in offers on Web of Shadows games on eBay, so
Wait, really?
Really?
I'm your friend.
Yes. Yes.
Oh God.
Sally won. Oh, brother, no, I'm kidding.
Did it announce it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I picked a random winner.
All right.
Damn it.
Screaming in the chat, rigged.
Nick called it.
Yeah, I told you that I rigged it for Sally. Okay. Resume entries. Sally, you might if you win again. I'm canceling you. Anyone else that wants to enter? I have another key for it. I did not rig it. I swear I did it randomly.
Do you want to enter?
Yeah, everyone enter. Whatever. Anyone that doesn't have to the moon, enter. It can be it can be us.
I saw that.
Waffles. Oh yeah. That's to get around the algorithm. Okay. What my last topic before we wrap. I should given you guys a heads up. Usually I give you guys a heads up. Sorry for putting you on the spot. One of your like most memorable like gaming moments. What's something that just like sticks out to you as like something that I don't know, it just stuck. Like for me,
I remember.
Go ahead.
I remember the first game that I played with you guys was Monster Hunter Rise.
Yeah. Actually, that you know what? That time when we all played that game, that was kind of like I feel like that was a big like shift in everything inside our little like community. Like it went from like there were like I don't know a handful of us to like two handfuls of us and we just like we got like a little bit closer and it and it was a lot of like Aaron and Russ and you guys just kind of like bringing your circle in and everything and
That was to me that was a big turning point in me never playing that game again. I don't think I played it since.
So as soon as we finish the stream, we're all playing Monster Hunter Rise together, right?
Yes, I can fix all of you.
That's what's happening. We have to. There has to be a Monster Hunter Rise event, something.
We're gonna all play soon.
Listen, I can carry each and every one.
You can only play 4
We can do
people
this.
though together, right?
I think so. Yeah.
All right. Well, someone's getting kicked. Sorry. Who was it? Was it originally? It was me. It was me,
It was me,
Aaron.
you and Aaron.
Yeah.
I played with you guys. At
Wait.
point.
Yeah. Max played. It was me, Sally. Sally, were you playing with Toast, or was that a different time?
I just played once with you, Russ, and
It was me,
Yeah.
you, Russ, and Aaron, right?
Yeah.
And then we did a bunch of little sessions.
I do think I think I get what you're saying, that why it was a turning point is because that was really the first game that we all like played together.
Yeah, we were all like
started.
Yeah.
We were like talking about games a lot and talking about content creation, and then we started playing games together, and that
was kind of the first time that we all came together, and we were on voice chat, and we were all like, it was kind of like, it's weird because it was like just over a year ago. Like it's all kind of like not you know, these, I don't know, it hasn't been that long. But anyway, and anyone else before? I know it's already. Oh, it's all right. Hey, we're not that bad. It's 10:14. We've gone way longer than this on other episodes. So, anyone else have a good like, just a heartfelt gaming memory that you want to share?
General heartfelt?
Yeah, just gaming. Just gaming. Yeah.
Well,
I wanted a content.
Ocarina of Time, dude, for the first time, just like feeling like a game was more than what I initially thought a game was.
Okay.
That's probably like the most impactful moment of my gaming history, is like playing that game and realizing that like this feeling of exploration that I could only really get from like going outside and like, you know, exploring my backyard was like available in a video game. And there was secrets and things to unlock and like hidden stuff, and it was just, you know, it felt like instead of the game telling me I had to go someplace and do something, which it did do in certain locations, but it felt like the game kind of like let me go, and I could go find stuff on my own. And like that's why I liked Elden Ring so much, is because so much of that game is just not telling you anything. And it's just completely on you to like figure it out. And you know, they have things on the landscape and different enemies along the way that kind of tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing. But it's all told with that world. And I love the idea of getting into a game and feeling like it's its own place. You know, you can go and explore, like Breath of the Wild. Just run into things, you know, go ADD and like find some other little thing over here, and you're way off the beaten path, and it's just. It's the best. But to me, like the best memory is Ocarina of Time for the first time, and it's always chasing that dragon.
Do you think that was a like because of the like that time in the world more so than like if someone approached it right now? Like
if somebody approached it right now, I would say you should play Elden Ring, or you should play Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Those are the two games that like give you the most open-ended, you know, ability to explore and have a good time. I would definitely not recommend people mainline Breath of the Wild. Like Breath of the Wild should be like, you're just meandering. You're like, what's that rock over there? You like pick it up, a Korok pops up. It's like, ha. You're like, that's cool. This guy just popped up out of the ground.
So
That's the best way to play it. It really is. Yeah.
So I did ruin the game.
Oh damn it! So I did do that for a while, and then I was like,
yeah,
I don't know what to do. I got stuck because it's a long
there's like
long
armor
story.
pieces
Sally
that
knows
you
the story.
find. There's dragons to explore. You know, like on the tops of mountains and stuff. There's so many cool things. A maze. You'll run into a maze in the corner of the map and find enemies in there, and you'll just be like in love with everything that's happening. You know, on its base, you might find a couple. You find a shrine. You find you know, some rocks or something. But there's so many deeper things within Breath of the Wild to find, like as you're exploring. I definitely suggest not streaming it and just like letting yourself go.
Just explore it.
Going into the wild.
Yeah.
You know? It's all about the wild and just exploration.
Okay, imagine Breath of the Wild, but
Kirby.
but cooperative.
Yeah. They were doing that, I think.
Were they?
There's a guy who just did that.
Like a mod?
Yeah, they just modded it so that two players can jump at the game at the same time.
I would love that. That's all I want. That's all I want. I just want to.
I hate single player games like that.
I hate playing by myself so much. Even if I play myself, I need to play with someone else.
I like it single player. I like it single player like that, and I like even like, you know, like thinking about like like, you know, our little crew here and like what we like about video games and why we want to like, you know, like I love BioShock. I love that it's a single player game and that it's very immersive. And I like that Russ likes that game and Russ loves that game. And it's like, we both had that same experience. We didn't have it at the same time. We didn't co-op the game together, but we both like went through that game and had that experience. And it's cool to like talk about and yeah. So I think single player games are good for that. And
Yeah.
I like the social aspect of talking about it later or knowing that somebody else went through it, and kind of like watching a movie, you know, like you watch the same movie and you're like, you both have different feelings about it or things that you liked about it. And
Yeah.
you know,
So that's one
Multiplayer,
that
in a
yeah
way,
that's
you know?
one thing. Like I was talking to my friend about it. Like there is a social aspect to single player games where that you both have the same experience, but then you can share it after the fact.
Or even differently, like Breath of the Wild had like a massive zeitgeist.
Yeah,
where, like,
yeah,
people were finding out
exactly.
you could light stuff on fire, you could do things, and everyone's sharing information. God, that game's good.
that was one of the first. What you just said, I actually thought about this the other day, and I hate to keep talking about Breath of the Wild, but that was one of the things that I realized I loved the game right away because my nephew and I waited in line to buy that game, and we both went home and we both played it, and we talked the next day, and I was like, "Oh, how far did you make it?" And he's like, "Oh, I made it to like the first shrine," and I was like, "Oh, I made it to that too." I was like, "How did you make it there?" Like I ate some like spicy peppers to like keep me warm, and he's like, "Oh, I lit a weapon on fire and walked with that," and I was like,
Yes!
"What?"
That's what's so freaking cool.
Like, you
That
can
was
do
my
that?
first. That was my
Good, man.
my first like roadblock. Was like, how do I get up to that shrine up on the mountain?
Yeah.
And because I was like too cold, and I was like, and then I looked up like the spicy pepper stuff. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. And then I didn't get. I got like maybe another couple hours in. And I was like, damn, I don't know. I didn't know anyone. At that point, I didn't know anyone that was playing the game, so I was like, I was just like completely isolated, and that will kill a game faster than anything else. If I don't know anyone else playing the game and it's single player, like 0% chance I'm gonna go into that game. Like I need the social aspect. Like the only way I will play a single player game is if either someone's like motivating, like telling me you got to play this game so we can talk about it, or like playing it together, like
Book club.
yeah, a book club, good game book
Yeah.
club. Exactly.
I mean,
that's
essentially you're
part of the
creating
big
your own
thing.
little zeitgeist within
Yeah,
that community.
exactly.
And everyone can talk about it at the same time, and you get that same initial factor, right?
Exactly. Sorry, I've been way away from my mic this whole time. I've just been like lounging. So sorry if it's been quiet for me. I haven't been paying attention. Okay.
I just want to say that I've been gaming for. I think I'm older than most of you, and I've
Not
been gaming
Max.
for a
Where you
long
at?
time.
Where you at?
My
Your score.
my first
What's your
console
level?
was the Atari 2600. That was my first one. I had Spider-Man on it. I had a bunch of other games on it, Qbert, stuff like that. And then I got an NES, and I've always been into gaming. I've always loved video games, and you know, there's been times I've spent like, you know, a couple years without playing them, or but I've always loved them. I would look forward to like video games coming out, like, you know, in the early 90s. I was into Street Fighter 2, and I looked forward to like the clones, like Fatal Fury and like that stuff. And
yeah.
like it'd be like, oh, like it just released in Japan, I can't wait for it to release here. And like I seriously thought that like we talk about our best gaming moments and stuff, and I thought mine were like in the past. But I am like, with having a 3.5-year-old son who like wants to play games and wants to play them with me, and you know, like even playing games that I wouldn't have played on my own before, like Lego Jurassic World, and seeing him play that game and like how magical it is to him. It's like these are the best gaming moments now. Like I
Yeah.
thought they already happened. I thought it might have been when I got my NES in '87. Thought it might have been, you know, playing Street Fighter 2 with all my friends in the early 90s, but it's actually like now. It's now. It's happening like now, and it's they're just gonna like get better as he like, you know, realizes what games he likes or gets better at them, or you know, or doesn't throw a temper tantrum when he has to stop playing. And like,
Yeah, no. It's funny. There was so. Be prepared. So, the first game that I played, like, beat with my son was Kirby and the Return to Dreamland on the Wii. We had a blast. It was amazing. It was so much fun. And then I was really excited. I was like, okay, we could play together Kirby and the Forgotten Kingdom. So I bought it, and I gave it to him, and I was like, all right, look, we can play this together just like we played, you know, because it's been like 2.5 years. And he's like, no, I'm just gonna play by myself. And I was like no.
I'm taking it back.
I was like,
oh, it's funny.
You are like my worst nightmares combined. And he played it by himself completely. He had his little brother like help for a bit because he just wanted to be like him, and then but he beat the entire game, and I was like, cool. So I haven't played Kirby, the new Kirby, other than the demo, because my son just wanted to like blow through it all he beat the whole thing by himself. I didn't even touch it. There was one time where he was confused on one part, and I was like, oh, just do that. And he's like, okay. That was the only help I gave him throughout the whole game. And that's kind of cool that he just like, he's so independent, and that's a whole nother aspect to it. But
maybe you're just not good enough.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe it's just no one wants to fucking play with me. I don't know. Fuck. Maybe I'm just not fun to play games with. But no, seriously, like sometimes I'll be like, hey, dude, like you wanna like his little brother went to sleep. I'm like, hey, you wanna play a game? Like, you wanna play like Smash or something? And he's like, no thanks. I'm like,
that'll get you right there.
I'm like, all right.
Have you played Roblox with them though?
No. Yeah, maybe I need to meet him there.
You gotta meet him halfway.
Yeah.
You gotta...
I thought Smash was halfway, but I guess maybe I just need to meet him exactly where he's at right now. And actually, I have played Roblox with him. The game, it's garbage. It's garbage. It's like, I don't know. It's such a money suck. Like the games that are like the most popular, you're just like, oh god, there's like just people just raking in off of these. Like, I put in $10 a month just to satisfy him, like his like need to buy shit in that game, because it's just such a marketplace. Don't get me started on Roblox. It's garbage. It's garbage.
Sounds like we need to have a TYCAST just about Roblox.
Yeah.
All right. Is it multiplayer? Can we all play Roblox together?
We can all play Roblox together. Yeah, we can.
Nomination,
oh
Roblox.
shit. Yeah, we can. We gotta go we gotta do the obbies and stuff. Oh yeah, what's the tie? I don't want to guess it.
Before we do that, if you want your kids to play with you, you need to give them lollipops first.
Oh god. No lollipops. Sally, I blame you for that. The lollipop debacle.
The tie is from Octodad.
He gave candy.
No, that's a limit
Oh man, I feel stupid for not realizing
Octodad.
Yep.
This is why Cryo's guess was so good.
Does it have the logos on it?
The tie.
Yeah, it does. It has an anchor. It has like.
I mean, he's just saying this. We don't know this for a fact.
A must here.
This could be.
Oh shit!
I don't know if it'll show up.
Oh, he's pulling off the tie.
I don't know if it'll show up really well.
Oh no, it does have.
Wait,
I see
that's
him.
so
yep,
cute.
I see him.
Hey,
The tie's not a lie, I guess.
the tie is not.
It's an optical
would've-
illusion.
That
If
was
I had an
that
hour
was
to
the
guessing, I
TYCAST.
would have got it. I would have got it.
Truly the TYCAST this
I
time.
was going through Nettie's entire game catalog. I would have got it.
I went through
You know-
and Googled like video game collector's edition with tie.
I don't know if it came with the CE or if it was just sold separately. I got it separately from Fangamer, so
Oh, it might have been separate. Okay, it's 10:30. We're wrapping. Thank you all for being here. We'll be back next week, episode 51. I don't know what the topic's going to be, but we'll be here.
wait, don't forget.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay, sorry, we haven't gotten a lot of entries, and so can we save it, Toast?
Sure.
Okay. We'll save it for another time. Did I even
Episode 100, maybe?
Yeah. Oh, I can pick a new winner. Do you want to do it?
Sure.
I think it banned Sally from entering.
Oh no, Max.
Max.
I can finally play the video game book club game. Yes.
Is To the Moon on Game Pass?
I didn't check, but
Oh, it's a Xbox Live Gold, but that can be converted to whatever, anything. All right, Max, Toast, Max, you convene on that one. I like how both our winners are on the panel right now. It's very appropriate. Anyway, thank you all. I love you all. Happy 50th episode. Let's keep doing this. Let's see where it goes. It's been fun. Wow, very ranked. Oh, sorry, Nick. Hey, Nick. I'll send you a code for To the Moon to play with us. There you go. I have another one.
He was handpicked winner.
Handpicked Nick.
Now that's rigged.
That literally rigged. I just rigged it for Nick.
Both winners are beside each other. You are correct.
Ooh.
Extra rig.
Any last okay. Russ, Keezus, Sally, anyone that I didn't call on explicitly. Anything that you want to say before we wrap? Best gaming moments.
50 episodes.
What?
I can't believe we made it to 50
I
episodes.
know. It's crazy.
When we started, I did not think it was actually going to go very far. I thought it was just going to be kind of a fun thing that we did for a couple times, like how we always play games, and now all of a sudden we're on episode 50.
Thanks for your confidence, Russ.
sorry to everyone that we've not done Spider-Man Web of Shadows.
Yeah.
50 episode era.
It's happening. I'm gonna
But
play
in the
it.
next
I'm gonna
50
buy it.
episodes, it will definitely happen.
Who else didn't? Oh, no, hold on. We're not ending before everyone gives their best gaming moment. Who else did I miss?
I can give one.
Yeah.
Mine was probably when we all went to too many games.
Yeah.
So when I joined the Tynology group through your Instagram because I liked your pictures and I wanted to take better pictures at the time. And then I just started talking to all you guys, and it was really cool meeting people that were more into games. Like, I didn't have too many friends that were gamers, really. And I never would have thought that, like, a year later, we would have all been meeting up at a convention in person. Because I'm like Toast, where I don't like to talk to people. And I never would have thought that I would have been meeting people I met online at a convention in a different state and staying in a room with them. It was like a whole new experience for me, but it was really cool, and I'm really happy that I did it. Now I'm going to too many games again.
Yeah. We'll see you in less than 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
That's a highlight of mine as well. I have to say. Who else? Keezus. I know, Max. You gotta go. All right, You're good. We're wrapping.
I mean, for me, so I was unfortunately, Nick keeps talking about Destiny 2 in the chat. I was a big Destiny player. So in college, me and the homies, we did some raids and beat them in Destiny 1. So when you start up Destiny 2, it shows the end credits of Destiny 1 with like everyone you beat the raids in Destiny 1 with. I thought that was like the hypest moment. I was like, it has all our names in the beginning of Destiny 2. The homies are here. That's amazing. So that was like a big gaming moment for me because now we don't play Destiny anymore together, but it was fun.
Did you screenshot it?
I did. It's somewhere on an older computer,
Oh.
but it's a good time.
Sorry, I'm fixing names while we finish.
Also, I am happy.
I'm really old. I feel like
fine.
Destiny just came out like 3 years ago.
Oh, if only.
And you're like, oh, the memories.
Oh, the memories. Anytime.
So maybe Destiny 2 came out 3 years ago.
No, it's been 5 years, I think, since Destiny.
It has been 5 years.
Oh God,
wow.
I've never played any of them.
So I have a memory. I mentioned Rise, but it wasn't really like my greatest gaming memory or anything. But when Super Mario 3D World came out for Switch, my daughter and we had played River City Girls previously, but she was like not really old enough to really comprehend what she was doing. And we got Super Mario 3D World, and we played it like every day for like 3 weeks or something like that. And we ended up beating it. And then she wanted to play Bowser's Fury. So I played as Mario and she played as Bowser Jr. and we ended up beating that too. And then I got, at Too Many Games, I got the cover art signed by Charles Martinet.
Yeah.
And addressed to her, obviously.
That's awesome. Oh, hold on. Got it too.
That was pretty cool.
Oh,
nice.
Well, I mean, this was Odyssey, but I got it signed to my kids.
Nice. That's awesome.
I think we did that separately because I was solo. I think I saw Max at that point. Sally.
Yes.
Stop avoiding me.
What's the question?
Oh God.
What?
What's your favorite, like
Greatest-
your greatest gaming memory?
That's a hard question.
I know you've. I feel like I've asked you that separately, and
I feel like I mentioned this.
Yeah, whatever.
Definitely on the TYCAST, like probably 20 times. But the first thing that comes to my mind is we have our NES, and it worked. It was so old and beaten up, and it worked for probably a total of 25 minutes before you got the blue screen of death. So I was determined to beat Super Mario 3, and it became a challenge to try to complete it before I got the blue screen of death. So I'd have to race through it. I had to find like little shortcuts using the whistle just to get right to World 8 and beat Bowser. So my greatest moment is when I beat Bowser and then the game just froze.
as soon as you completed it.
Yeah.
That makes sense why you're like when I was like, what game am I playing next? And you're like, Mario 3. I was like,
Yes.
God damn it.
Best game.
Damn it.
Best game ever.
I keep that game. It has to be the greatest NES game, right?
I feel like it's the greatest of all time.
Oh
Mario
wow,
3.
wow, Mario 3.
Yeah, definitely like
Iconic for
one
sure.
of the best NES games of all time.
That game like just
Top five,
completely
probably.
launched that like it took everything to the complete next level. I remember like the overworld and everything like that being just completely revolutionary. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing with the dancing palm trees.
All the suits, all the power-ups.
Yeah,
The music.
everything was so good. Everything in that
I will-
game was so good.
I will say, despite it being like pretty simple. The cover art, I think, is like probably one of my favorite cover arts of all time.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
all the
Background,
yellow.
Mario.
Yeah,
It's been like
Yeah.
I have
copied
a
by
poster
tons
of
of
it.
artists.
yeah, it's right. I saw that.
The colors are perfect. Everything is perfect about that cover art. It is the
So
best looking
good.
game.
It's so solid. It's minimal, but like bold. So
It's
good.
fun, and all the colors are just they flow so nicely. I love that cover art.
All right, we're wrapping. I don't know who's on. Hold on. Let me see who's on. We're rating out. We are we're done. Thank you all. Happy 50 episodes. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, you do have your so I'm looking at your your chat, Sally. You have a Mario 3 tattoo.
Yeah. Just how much I love the game.
No one tops that. All right. Next week we'll be back. And we'll be doing something fun. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for just participating and doing this. It's so much fun. I love you all so much. I'll see you on the Discord. Toast, we'll get that giveaway. I have it all set up now, so we can do it. We didn't have a ton of entries, so it was all.
Wait, Nick won it, didn't you?
What? Oh yeah. Sorry, I haven't. Oh, and then I was gonna give Nick the other. I had 2 copies, but I was gonna buy more if we did more. But yeah. Blue screen of death tattoo next. All right, we're out. Thank you. We're gonna raid out as soon as credits roll. Thank you all. I love you all. Have a good night. We're going. Bye bye. Adios. Bye.